Good day and welcome, I am Drake598 Gaming and welcome back to episode 2 of MechWarrior's 5 Mercenaries. So we'll just
Good work with those
started.
raiders, Commander. While you were planetside, I got word from Spears about the plan he's put in place for us. Take a listen.
Rihanna, Commander, good news. I think I can get you safely past the blockade with the aid of a local mining company. To make everything work, I'm gonna have to find you guys a recycled mercenary identification number. A new identity, essentially. Nick's Cavaliers, for all intents and purposes, no longer exists. I'll match that number to a new name of your choosing once the time comes. So, think about what you want to call yourselves. While I arrange that, you're gonna have to do a little work for the mining company in exchange for their cooperation. If things go well, they've agreed to hire you to transport some precious cargo out of the system, aboard an inbound jump ship. Using the new mercenary ID and with a legitimate contract in hand, you should have no problem slipping through the blockade. I've attached the particulars to this message. I'll be in touch once you've completed the mission. Good luck.
I already reviewed the information Spears sent. The mission is a straight-up protect and defend op. Seems these raiders have been harassing the mining company, among others. Stealing from them, extorting them, killing innocent civilians when their demands weren't met. I've uploaded the pertinent details into the mission briefing, so I won't repeat them here. You're good to launch any time, Commander.
Okay. The mining company settlement is vulnerable to raider attack, Commander, so we've got to protect it. I'll drop you in at a safe distance. Once on the ground, head there and defend it. Should be simple in and out mission, but no plan survives contact with the enemy, as the saying goes, so be prepared for whatever comes. Good luck. I will again take the money, because there's not going to be a lot of salvage.
Really picking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited out there.
And I will have to wait the 6 days for repairs.
Attention. Prepare for battle line departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, Commander. We know very little about these raiders' overall strength or sheer numbers, so keep a sharp lookout for enemy units on your approach to that settlement.
Copy that.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
There's the settlement up ahead, Commander. Looks like the raiders have already begun their attack. Get in there and protect those civilians.
On my way.
Please help us. The raiders are attacking our settlement. There are women and children here.
Rihanna, something's interfering with my sensors.
I think the raiders have set up some sort of jamming device nearby. I'll see if I can locate it.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
These first missions are always pretty easy and simple.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Should be a couple of enemies over this way, and we're pretty much done. At least in this area, anyway.
Target destroyed.
Nice work. These civilians are safe for the moment. Unfortunately, it appears the raiders aren't done causing trouble just yet. They're headed for the company's main processing facility on the other side of the mountain. You need to get there and thwart that attack, Commander.
Understood.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel low.
Brianna, my sensors are getting worse.
The jamming device the raiders set up is at the top of this pass, Commander. You're going to have to manage as best you can until you're able to take it out.
Jump jet fuel low.
Just trying to stop my legs from getting too heavily damaged on that.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Okay. With that jamming device eliminated, your sensors should have cleared up.
Yeah, much better.
Your onboard radar should also be operational now. You'll be able to detect enemies at a significant distance. Just in time, too. That mining facility is getting hit hard, Commander.
And that's pretty much just down here.
Low.
There's the facility. Destroy those radar units.
Jump jet fuel.
Roger that.
You made it! We need your help. The raiders are trying to destroy our facility. It's all we have.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You can see sort of why I swapped to the outside camera for a lot of this mission, just 'cause it's a little bit easier to see. And then not end up destroying your own units.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
But I wouldn't stress too much, there's not much of a bonus for protecting the facility or anything like that.
Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired.
Enemy VTOLs inbound on your position, Commander.
Empty.
That Igor is a piece of heavy machinery with tons of firepower. If left unchecked, it will do a lot of damage to the settlement. You should prioritize taking it out over the smaller enemies.
On the Eagles, if you can hit their wings, you'll bring them down a lot quicker, with a lot less firepower required than actually destroying them. Same with hitting the tail on the aircraft. Although I won't really be able to do that very easily with this. Just because they are not actuated on the hands, they're all in the torso. So you've got to sort of get a little bit of a distance on them.
Good work, Commander. That should make the mining company happy. Prepare for exfil. I'm on my way.
And mission complete. We've increased our reputation. I am not really interested in any of that. So if that's the case, we will grab one of those, an AC5 and an LRM. They're nothing, essentially. Outstanding job. Those raiders were intent on shutting down the entire mining operation, and with that mobile jamming tower almost put a spanner in the works. Luckily it didn't, thanks to you. There's a lot of people down there who owe you their lives tonight, Commander. As for what happens now, Spears has been in touch. It seems we have one more mission to execute before the mining company will sign off on the transport contract. We need that contract as a cover to get it past the blockades, so we don't have much choice but to do as they ask. Come see me when you're all cleaned up, and I'll give you a full rundown. So we need to make sure everything's repaired, and then we'll go speak to Rihanna. So we have the Centurion back for this mission, which will be a massive bonus. Although it's sort of scripted that way.
Commander, it turns out the bastards who attacked us and who have set up the blockade are a mercenary outfit by the name of Black Inferno. Unfortunately, that's about all we know at the moment. Spears and I will try to dig up more information if we can. The time will come when we can extract some proper vengeance. But right now, we have more pressing concerns. Inferno forces are closing in on our location. That means we only have a small window in which to fulfill our obligations to the mining company and haul ass out of here. The company wants us to take down the raiders for good by destroying their base of operations. Once that's done, they'll arrange passage for us aboard the inbound jump ship. I've detailed the mission briefing and it's waiting for your sign-off. You're free to launch whenever you're ready, Commander.
Roger that.
So go back to viewing the transmission. Farhad. Hey boss man, from what Rihanna says, the next mission is going to be a bit of a doozy. Good thing I've gotten the Centurion fit as a fiddle and ready to go, hey? She's got plenty of firepower, especially compared to the Javelin, in case you wanted to upgrade. I thought you should know. You're welcome, by the way. Happy to be of service. Anything I can do to help get us off of this bleeding ice cube, mate? Know what I mean? Alright, that's it, talk to you later. So, yeah, accept that, not that it does anything. And Rihanna. Decades ago this planet was the epicenter of a mining gold rush. Of course, it wasn't gold miners we're after, but some metal. It was a boom, then bust for most of the companies, which means there was a lot of abandoned infrastructure left behind. One of those mining locations is where the raiders are currently holed up. You can expect a large number of presence. Then we saw the power plant. Commander, you'll need to eliminate all of them and destroy as much infrastructure as possible. Our employer wants to see those raiders put out of business for good, so give them hell. On this one you may want to actually put the salvage shares up. I wouldn't really worry about the damage coverage too much, especially at this sort of low level. But we will swap to the Centurion, which has the AC-10, the LRMs and the 2 medium lasers. We'll probably change this around at a later stage, but for the moment it'll do. I do actually want to check my weapon groups. Yeah, that's more my preference.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Commander. Don't show them any mercy.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns.
That's it. Exactly.
Target
I've got enemy contacts up ahead, Commander. They must have detected us on the way in.
The Centurion is a lot slower than the Javelin, but it's reasonably well armed. This is a fairly open mission, so you shouldn't really need to swap camera that often, but feel free to if you ever need to. I was willing to waste a little bit of ammunition on that, because it was a heavy tank, it had the PPC.
target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Igor inbound, Commander. Keep an eye out above you.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Not like I don't have plenty of ammo.
Target acquired.
There's another tank there.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Should be clear. Now you can go the way the game sort of wants you to go, which is down this passage, or you can go around the outside and attack it from above.
Target acquired.
I'm just going to sort of do the mission as it's storied.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Walking into a wall. Let's start some cover.
Acquired.
There's the Raider base. Eliminate all enemies and raze it to the ground, Commander.
Copy that.
Target destroyed.
All ground forces have been eliminated.
Target
Time to finish destroying that base, Commander.
You should be able to sort of walk through most of this to destroy it, save your ammo if you want.
Excellent work, Commander. Now get to the extraction zone.
Roger that.
Target acquired.
It is nice of you to get the first couple of missions on a nice planet, because the ambient temperature does sort of affect how often you can use your weapons, things like that.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm detecting an unknown battle mech fast approaching your position. Very fast. When you see it, get a sensor lock on the target.
Copy that.
Remember your combat training, Commander. Enemies will have a harder time hitting you if you keep your mech moving. I advise you to stay mobile and keep to longer ranges.
There he is. There's the spider.
Looks like these raiders somehow got their hands on a spider mech. It's fast, but lightly armored. Avoid letting it get behind you.
And if you can, take out the leg first, because it's going to be damaged.
That spider is a slippery one. What it lacks in offensive capabilities, it makes up for it with speed and agility. A deadly combination if it gets into your blind spots. This one seems to have pre-existing damage on its right leg. If you're having trouble hitting the critical areas, try focusing fire there instead. You may be able to wipe out its mobility advantage.
If you can destroy a fair bit of the mech, you should be able to gain it as salvage, if you're lucky.
Target acquired.
9 is a very low salvage share amount.
Target destroyed.
So honestly, I wouldn't stress too much if you can't actually gain it. It's not really worth replaying the mission for. So we didn't get the spider, but we got a... yeah, not really anything special. Most of this I will end up selling, to be honest. I'd probably just take the items that are worth the most and get the most out of it. Fairly minimal on the repairs, as you can see. That spider mech might be small, but it's also fast. Excellent work taking it out. Thanks to you, the Raiders' forces have been all but eliminated and their infrastructure destroyed. Best of all, I heard back from Spears. The mining company couldn't be happier with our efforts and have expedited the transport contract aboard the jump ship. We're about to be given a second life, Commander. So speak to Fard.
Hey there, Gov. I hear we finally got a name for these bastards who've been chasing us down. Black Bloody Inferno, right? Well, that's a load of bollocks, isn't it? You know what a Black Inferno is? It's bloody smoke, mate. All right then, nice chat. Gonna get back to work now.
He's a bit of the comic relief. So we'll go speak to Rihanna.
Hi, Commander. Thanks to your efforts, the mining company have kept their word and booked us transport on a jump ship. Spears has also obtained a new mercenary ID number. So, All we need to do now is choose a new name for our merc outfits, and we're good to go. I'll leave that up to you. Once you've registered the new name, come back and see me.
Will do.
So, I'm going to leave this here. This will be the end of episode 2 of my playthrough. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to like, share, subscribe. The normal stuff everybody says. It just helps the channel get noticed. If you have any name suggestions for the mercenary outfit, feel free to comment them down below. I may end up using one of them, and if I do, I'll give you a shout out. I hope you all have a great day.